titled his speech as BFS. But this is a revisit of Derek's humorous speech entry that took him to division in 2019. Please sit back and enjoy this 5 to 7 minute retelling of a fateful encounter in Derek's past. Derek?
My nephew loves my stories, even when he's not sure of their veracity. Case in point, I had Shanghai young Timmy to come help me clean out my Tampa house in preparation for my move to parish. He comes out of the bathroom with the trash can in his hand and this perplexed look on his face. Uncle, why is the bottom of your trash can covered in wax? That's a sarcophagus. A what? Sarcophagus. You know, like the Egyptians used to bury the mummies. So who's buried in your trash can? BFS. I know I'm going to regret asking this, but who is BFS? That's my young nephew. It's a tale of epic proportions. Upon hearing those words, my nephew set down the trash can, looked at me with this eager light in his eyes and asked, "Is this going to be one of those stories I'm not supposed to tell Mom about?" I ignored his jibe and proceeded to tell my tale of epic proportions. Young Tim, let me take you back a decade. I am hosting one of my semi-regular smoking parties, where we smoke meat and we smoke fine cigars. Now, as I have instructed you, smoking meats is an hours-long process, and I spent those hours in the hot August sun monitoring the pork and enjoying my fine cigar. After all the guests had left, all the cleanup is done, I was tired, I was hot, I was sore, I was sweating. I needed a hot shower. If I was going to get any sleep that night, I needed a hot shower. Proceeded into the bathroom, got ready, turned on the water, jumped in, lathered up, and there is this big black blob directly above me. Now, my young nephew, I did not need to see clearly for my mind to translate that to spider. But what did you do? I did what any true man would have done. I screamed and jumped out of that truck. Putting on my glasses confirmed my worst fear. It was a bull spider, about this big, big, fat spider. Now, being the man that I am, I told myself, this cannot be tolerated. I must repel this arachnid invader from my sacred domicile. And so, with righteous fury, I will take up my sword. Your sword. You took up a sword. There was a spider involved. I wasn't thinking clearly. But this is why we switched out for roach spray. We will now do chemical warfare. Suitably armed, crept back in the bathroom, raised my arm, and engaged the enemy. roach spray does not kill wolf spiders. It annoys them. Annoyed wolf spiders do something very interesting. They charge. I was paralyzed with terror as big fat spider came charging across the ceiling. All I could think to do was to continue my chemical assault. Important factoid number 2. While roach spray will not kill a wolf spider, it will get it stoned. There was a surge of triumph as big fat spider staggered, lost its grip, and plummeted into the trash can. Now, my young nephew, as we have learned from multiple movies, we cannot celebrate our enemy's demise prematurely. It's still moving! Still moving! Important factoid number 3. Wolf spiders can leap. I use this as justification for what happened next. I scan the bathroom looking for a stronger weapon. My eyes fall upon the scented candle. The scented candle that has been burning all day. The scented candle that's been full of melted wax. Images of medieval sieges flare through my mind. I reach out and, wait. You're telling me this is a result of you pouring scented candle wax on a spider? A fat spider. Was I not clear on this? I actually believe you on this one, Uncle. So much more than that story about the wasp nest, WD-40, and a light. You didn't tell your mom that story, did you?